Hi, my name's Chris. I'm going to go over your trailer with you. On the front here is where we're going to start, and then we'll walk around. You got your tongue jack. Just go up or down like normal. Red button's going to be for your little light down below. On your propane tanks, you got two 30-pound tanks. Whatever way this guy is facing, that's what tank you're using. So start with this tank first. And once this tank runs empty, go ahead and flip over to this one, and then crank that one open. And then you can get this one refilled. On here you have your battery. You don't have to do no maintenance to it. I do suggest taking it out in the winter. They will freeze and bust. You do have an hourglass on it. Green, you're good to go. Black, you need to charge it. White one, you need a new one. In your pass-through here, you do have your battery disconnect right here. Just turn it straight up and down, pull the key out. You have lights in here, just a little button in the middle, just turn them on or turn them off. Back side of your hot water tank, all you gotta do to drain it, you got a little petcock in here. Open it up, watch it go out. Once it's done, shut it off, that way you're ready to go for your next one. This is another little compartment you have in here, just for storage. Back here you have your city water hookup. So you have a campground, got full of water, hook your hose up just like we do, run it like you do your house. This one here is going to be your black tank flush. So whenever you have your black tank valve open and you're dumping it out, hook your hose up, that way it cleans out your tank. Just make sure you don't turn the water on here until the valve is open. Have an outside shower, you do have hot and cold. Now on your dumps, you have two grays on the left hand side and one black on the right hand side. All you gotta do is pull them straight out to you. On the back corner, you do have a cable satellite TV hookup. Campground has cable, just hook coax that, you're good to go. You do have an LED little spotlight outside. This is where you're going to plug in it. You got a 50 amp cord, just plugs right into the back. Make sure you twist lock it on so that way if somebody kicks the cord, it don't fall off. Have your spare tire. Your outside grill, open it right up. Grill slides right onto these two. This whole thing is nothing but for utensils. And to hook it up is actually right below, right on the bumper. You have this little on-off valve. Stick your hose in. Make sure you lock it down when you stick your hose in, so that way it holds on to it. And you do have a little dog leash back here on the rear bumper as well. You do have a ladder to get on the top of your roof. The roof is walkable. Make sure you get up there at least twice a year. Check your roof. Make sure it looks good. Make sure you clean and condition it as well. On your stabilizer jacks, the rear button's going to be back here. The other one's on the front on the same side. All you got to do is go up and put pressure on it, or go down to raise them. Both of them go up and down at the exact same time. If for some reason they quit working, you do have a manual right here. You just crank it like a normal old school jack. When your awning's out all the way, you want it to tilt, just grab hold of this arm and just pull it down. And then your awning will tilt off where the rain can come off of it. Make sure you put it back in the position when you go to roll it in. Do not leave this out. If you're leaving camp or anything like that, they do blow off and they will fly away. On the outside here, have an outside sink with a little pan. Take the pan out, dump your water out. Then you have just a little cubby hole. You do have 2 light switches in here though. One's going to be your main light. This is going to be a secondary. Have a miniature fridge. This only works when you're plugged into Sure Power. It will not work any other way. As soon as you plug in, it'll start working. You do have a temperature gauge right here. 7's going to be your coldest. And then you have off where it's just off. Outside stove. Put this on. Pop it light like that. It'll light up. Make sure you hook your hose up to this bottom piece right here. One side goes here. The other one is going to go right over here. So the same as your rear, just poke it in, lock it into position. Also, while we're down here, this is going to be a drain for your fresh tank. So going forward, you're draining. Go towards the rear of the trailer. It's going to fill up your tank. You got 2 little latches on it. Is what holds the drawer from going in or out. Push down on them, shut it, or push down on them, and open it. You go to a campground, you don't have full hookups, stick your hose in here, fill up your fresh tank. You got a pump button inside, turn your pump on and let it pump through. Do you have the backside of your refrigerator? You don't ever have to really get back here, just want to show you where it's at. You do have a TV hookup out here. It will run cable and satellite for your TV mount right here. So you slide the TV on, hook your coax here to here, plug it in one of your outlets, and away you go. You can start watching TV outside. This is the backside of your furnace. I strongly suggest a mud dauber screen. Mud daubers get in here, cause a nest. You have no furnace. Do be careful, it is hot as well. This little light switch is just for a light up underneath your step, up against the frame, so that way you can see at night when you're trying to go in and out of your trailer. Roll your awning in real quick. Make sure you don't have your door open all the way when you're rolling your awning in or out. It will hit your door. Okay, run your steps, open up your door all the way. Pull your steps up, and in they go. Take your steps out, pull your blue lever, and down they go. Now if you got different terrain, there's a little pin here on the side. Both sides got it. And what it does is you move your foot in or out. So then that way you got a nice steady ground. Up here in the front compartment, you do have your wheel chocks. Then you also have a light switch in here, which is actually for the front cap lights. This jack here, handle, is going to be for your tongue jack. Your tongue jack quits working. And if your stabilizer jacks quit working, this is the one you use for it. And the button for your front are right here. And then that would be the outside of your RV.